Hey guys, I'm gonna talk about Game Grumps being shitty in a second. But before that, I got wax strips recently. I can't wait to see if it makes my skin break out, on one of my 3 off days this week.
Bro, you gonna eat them?
Yeah, oh yeah.
You
I'm
go,
gonna
you
I'm
gonna?
gonna reabsorb that protein.
Yes, dude. Yes. It's all about those fucking gains.
Yeah, it's all
Get over
about
here, bitch. On a fucking
reallocating my
game.
existing resources,
You just,
especially in this economy.
yeah. Sometimes you just gotta import them. It's all about like your face's
Yeah,
main export is oil, but then like
yeah.
your leg's main export is like,
Hair, dead
yeah.
skin.
So like sometimes you just gotta trade.
Yeah,
It ain't no
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
We all do
Dude, if
it.
I could take the oil from my face and instead, like, put it in my hair, dude, I would be unstoppable.
Yeah.
But about Game Grumps being shitty, yeah, I'm not gonna talk about the Dan thing because, like, no, he didn't groom anyone. It was, however, like a weird kind of abuse of power because he was almost exclusively having sex with, like, fans who were significantly younger than him. Not minors, but still, like, he's what, like, in his 40s, and they were, like, in their 20s. So, not insignificant creepy age differences. He was in college when they were born, but Um, then there's Aaron being like kind of across the board. People who know him are kind of like, yeah, he's a little corrupt, with the whole like offering people money to look like a good guy thing. That's pretty interesting.
What?
Yeah, yeah, like there's multiple I can't name any names because I can't fucking remember and I can't be fucked to like look it up. Um, but a lot of people who like were friends with him in the past have said like, yeah, he'll give out money to look like a good guy or to look really generous. But he's apparently not. People also seem to think that he has like what was it worded as? Like a PC Sona where he's not nearly as like progressive and open in real life as he is on like social media and
Well,
shit.
I mean, like, if you go back and watch the older Game Grumps, or even his shit as Ego Raptor before he really took off compared to how he is now, like, I don't know, I guess you could say that that was just him growing as a person, but,
Like
uh,
being young and stupid is one thing, but being like of
fuck!
current age and having people say like, "Oh, this is like not how you really are."
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think you really change too much as a person between the ages of like I don't know how old he is, but I'm gonna say between the ages of like 25 and like 28,
yeah.
I don't think you have a whole lot of growing to do around then. Like, like 17 to like 22. Yeah, you could be an entirely fucking different person. You're not a real person until you're like 20, you know?
I'm 21 and I'm not even a real person.
Yeah, like you
I'm
don't
like
really
90% gelatin.
yeah, like you don't really like find yourself and who you are until like at the very earliest your late teens. If anyone's watching this and they're like, "I'm 15 and I have a pretty good grasp on myself," take a picture of what you're wearing, write down like what you like right now, put that in a lockbox, come back to it in like 2 years, and tell me how much you would have hated yourself. Like no one likes what they were at fucking 15, and if you do, you still suck. Sorry.
Gotti.
Um, God, yeah, but just the whole like Game Grumps, I used to be really big into like all through like early high school and like in parts of middle school.
Hmm.
But as I like learned more about them individually, not my favorite.
Yeah, you know, they say it's like bad to meet your heroes. I would argue
Yeah,
it's also bad to learn anything about them.
yeah, because you like it's all parasocial relationships, Like you
Yeah,
get these preconceived notions about these people, but all you're really seeing is like what they want you to see. You have no idea if like any of like these celebrities or these heroes of yours are actually good people, you
right.
know? You have no idea. Um, yeah, like I actually had that conversation with my boss earlier today. Because he's pretty fucking cool. We just talk about bullshit together. But we were talking about he like mentioned that apparently Taylor Swift is like a bad person, and I was like, well, yeah, I can only really assume the moral character of someone who's built their entire career on like breakup songs of like every celebrity in Hollywood, you know?
Yeah.
Um, and I was like, but in general, I tend to like uh keep I don't know, I tend to keep like moral assumptions of people, especially celebrities, like I try to keep that to a minimum, you know,
Right.
unless I'm given like proof of someone being shitty, like for example Ellen.
Yeah.
Um I tend to like I don't really have a say of like if a person is genuinely good or bad or not, you know?
I
Um
I'm a very big proponent of separate the art from the artist.
yeah.
Just because someone's a shitbag doesn't
Doesn't
mean
mean
that
they
you
don't
can't
make good
enjoy their
things.
stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not great to be giving their estate money, you know,
That's
but
why pirating
yeah,
exists.
exactly. Um,
That's when I hoist my flag and put on my little eye patch.
you know, I've got like ad blocker for YouTube,
Exactly,
but I
I
don't.
don't want to give certain channels my fucking ad revenue.
Yeah, and I don't use it for every channel. I only use it for like two or three.
Yeah, exactly.
Um, but like I don't even bother reading that kind of shit about people. Like you know
Like, what's
what
the
they're
point?
like.
What am I gonna say? Like, so true. Like, no,
Yeah,
fuck
and
off.
it's like my opinion doesn't fucking matter. Like obviously, why the hell would it? Um,
Yeah,
so oh no, oh fuck.
it's like, what do you think Angelina Jolie is gonna be like? Fuck! Joe fucking Brown from Fuckville, USA doesn't think I'm a good Like, they don't give a shit.
No. Um,
They have like taxes to dodge. They don't fucking care about who likes them and who doesn't.
well, that's another thing is like people when you get that big, most people kind of stop forgetting about the individual, you know,
Yeah.
who fuck me got them there.
Yeah.
And I won't make generalizations like that because no, not everybody's like that. There are tons of very famous people out there who love and take the time whenever they can to fucking call out their individual fans and
Yeah.
not just for show.
Yeah.
However, fame corrupts some people faster than others, but in the end,
Oh
I
yeah.
think that that is something that corrupts pretty much everyone.
Yeah. Humans, I guess, I mean, I think humans are really the only animals with the concept of fame.
Yeah,
We were never meant to be famous. Like, look at, I guess, the correlation of, like, absurd corruption and, like, public standing.
mm,
There's absolutely a link. When you get, like, so famous, like fucking Tom Cruise, fucking, again, like Angelina Jolie, Taylor Swift, like, when you become, like, a household name, you stop being a person.
yeah,
Like, you lose what it is to be human. We were never meant to be, like, global fucking names. You could go to Africa and you could be like, do you know who, like, Tom Cruise is? And people would be like, yeah, I know who Tom Cruise is. It's insane that we were never supposed to have that kind of outreach, you know? You see it even in, like, relatively, like, small scale, at least by today's standards, fame, like Roman emperors and, like, the Chinese dynasties and stuff. They were corrupt back then too. We
yeah.
were never meant to be in such high power, you know? Like, we as animals, like, we are insanely out of the loop, I guess, in a comparison to other animals, you know?
Um, and there's people out there who can handle fame. There are people out there who are
Yeah.
very good, and they exclusively use their shit to do good.
Yeah.
But the vast majority do not. Like,
Exactly.
wait a minute. What? Okay. 99% of the time, when someone becomes famous, and like the resources that come with it make you stop being a person, because we as humans have always had to survive. We're animals. We belong in the wild.
Yeah.
Fucking fighting and hunting and harvesting the land to survive. So that's why even like I think like everybody today is a little dehumanized, because like you don't, at least in America, because you don't fucking, no one does that, you know?
Yeah.
But especially when you get to the point where like, you know, fucking average Joe has to work, you know, wagey, stuck in a cagey to survive. But
Yeah.
when you get to the point where like you don't even really have to work, your work like becomes something like that, and your resources are so fucking plentiful that it doesn't even become a thought anymore. That is when you really stop being a person, because you don't have the struggles and the thoughts that a normal person who actually exists does. You're just you're different, and not in a good way.
Yeah. It kind of like fucks with human nature, I guess.
Yeah.
It's really bizarre. It's just like, I don't know, it's weird how we developed this concept in the first place. And it's weird how the concept never really stopped, you know?
Right.
Like, you have people who are famous, but what exactly, like, what kind of fame? Are they, like, hometown heroes? You know, like, are they fucking, like, one senator you know from your state? Are they known, like, were they on the news? Like, on, you know, like, the fucking like the big news, not just local shit, like a national story. Like what?
Yeah.
It's weird that we have different kinds of fame and how we put different value. Like we like look down on certain kinds of fame, like the whole like 15 minutes of fame thing. Like when have you heard that that wasn't used in a negative connotation?
Never.
It's weird how we sit down and we're like, "Oh yeah, being famous is so cool." But not if you're this kind of famous. You know,
Right.
like we only want like the uber glamorized shit, but also it's that same fame that completely dehumanizes us. You lose contact with what it's really like. And you can see that in like so many huge celebrities put out videos. Like have you seen, do you know who Garth Brooks is?
Yeah.
Yeah, have you seen the videos he puts on Instagram?
No. I
The
cannot
way
stand
he
his
talks,
fucking music. I do not care.
yeah, I don't listen to him, but just like he's, to people who don't know, Garth Brooks is one of the biggest country stars pretty much of all time currently. Like he sells out like football stadiums, like not just like concerts, like football stadiums with his concerts. He's out of this world famous, and he, the way he interacts on camera is insane. A more accessible, I guess, example would be the viral. It was viral like when it first came out, like a few years ago. Maybe I don't know how long ago it was. It wasn't recent, but Matthew McConaughey started an Instagram, and he posted this video where it's him in like this empty room, uh, and he's being filmed by someone, and he's just talking about nothing. And there's this one point where he laughs, but it's like this weird, it's not like a normal laugh. Like it sounds deranged because there was no reason to laugh then and that hard. It's just bizarre. Like I can't like think of any terms. I guess if you just look up like a Matthew McConaughey weird Instagram video, it'll come up.
Yeah.
Uh, but it's fucking crazy how like maybe he's just a weird guy, you know, like on his own time, but I have never interacted with anyone who's that level of fucking bizarre. It's really weird. Like people stop being a person when they become like known around the world.
Yeah.
It's just, like look at all the big name celebrities and watch like interviews with them or like watch videos where they interact with fans and keep a tally of how many act like real people. Like this isn't some conspiracy of like celebrities aren't real people. Like they're real people, they just don't fucking act like it.
Um, Another thing that like I'm sure is not a new thing, but I've noticed within the past like maybe 5 years, if even that, is like the way we treat celebrities as as public figures, um because like people will go and figure out what a celebrity's standing is on something, and like
Yeah.
they will fucking align with that and they will die on that fucking hill because that's what the celebrity thinks.
Ugh, can't stand that.
I, people, I won't say like us because we are definitely not that. We are a tiny channel of two idiots
Yes.
talking about bullshit, but people
Yeah.
who are in situations, entertainers,
Yeah.
we are clowns. You know, we're fucking jesters. We're here to make you feel good and to make you laugh, and that's it. You know, we're
Yeah.
not someone to base your thinking off of.
Exactly.
Like, I'm just some dumbass who plays games. Why does it? It doesn't matter what I think.
Yeah.
My opinions hold no validation. They shouldn't. You shouldn't base your thoughts on anything I say. You should
Yeah.
listen to what everyone says and think about it, but don't.
But you shouldn't really hold anyone's opinion any higher unless it's your own.
Yeah, and don't
Yeah.
completely formulate your opinion based on star power.
Yeah.
And I
It's
know
like,
it's kind of ironic that I say that I'm saying you should think like that after I just said not to base the way you think off of what entertainers say, but the point remains the same.
yeah. It's just, and also, isn't it kind of counterintuitive to base your opinion on like what a famous person thinks? Why would you base your opinion on theirs? You both live wildly different lives. What about their opinion pertains to your life?
Right.
Wouldn't it be in your best interest to like hold the opinions of like your fellow like fucking, I don't know, whatever, like maybe whatever field you're in, wherever you live, like you're like the people that surround you, wouldn't it be in your best interest to like hold their beliefs higher
Yeah,
rather than like a celebrity that pays like a fraction of the taxes you pay because they're in the 1%?
and that harkens back to what we were just saying is like they they're so wildly like their lifestyle is separated from a normal person's that like they don't face the things that we do and the struggles that we do. Theirs are completely different.
Exactly.
So, oh, can I already go to the next boss? Like why should you think at all about what they say about certain topics that pertain to you? Because they don't face those struggles.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't like that's what kind of boggles my mind about celebrities going into politics.
Yeah,
What the fuck makes you think that what they are entertainers, that they're worse than politicians in that fucking regard?
right.
They're not there to like delegate the laws of the land. They're there to like sell shit to you. Is that not a huge red flag? All celebrities do, all their entire careers are based on, is selling you a product. That is a huge red flag. It doesn't matter if it's literal art. It doesn't matter if it's music. It doesn't matter if it's a movie. It doesn't matter what it is. It's doesn't matter if like, oh, if they've fucking gone and made their own alcohol brand. They're trying to sell you things. All celebrities do is sell shit. Why would you trust them in politics? All they do is try to make a profit for themselves. And I guess that could be said about everyone, but then again, like, they're in the public eye and they're not hiding what their products are, you know? Like, it's not like, oh, I'm doing this for the community. It's, I'm doing this so I can be paid more, and then I can be in more things that will pay me more.
Right.
All they do, like all the celebrities' social media, usually is like, opinion, I'm in this movie, guys. Look, I did an interview with this person on this movie. Movie's coming out on the 8th. I'm in this movie right now. It's like, I don't know, that's just a huge fucking red flag to me. It's really sketched out that people have, like, accepted that as the new normal. Like, I know when I was fucking 15, 16 and Kanye was like, I'm running for president, it was this huge meme, because I didn't think about it as, like, a dystopian fucking future. But that's kind of what it is, you know? That's kind of exactly what it is.
Yeah, and, like, I wouldn't go so far as to say, like, politicians shouldn't be able to run for office, because, like, I believe anyone should be able, not anyone, but almost anyone bearing some very strict regulations, you know,
Yeah.
like murderers and shit, but
well, you could argue that I guess second-hand murder could be a thing, looking at you war crimes.
But anyway, what the fuck just happened? You should not vote for someone just because they have star power, and like, you really shouldn't do anything just because someone has star power. Like, that entire concept of what is that, Logos?
Yes.
That's bullshit. That is
exactly
just straight manipulation, based on nothing, and you just should not fall for that. Like,
exactly.
Critical thinking is a gift that we as humans have been blessed with. Use it.
Exactly.
Next time on Mario 64, more happy times and less serious public discourse. So look forward to that.
The one candid episode and like a pool of 20.
Fuck. Oh my god. Oh. Did I make it? Huh. Hell yeah, next time. Blue Switch, get fucked.